Do you know how the orcs first came to be? They were elves once. Taken by the dark powers, tortured and mutilated. A ruined and terrible form of life, now perfected. One of the halflings carries something of great value. Bring them to me alive and unspoiled. Kill the others. Saruman.
Welcome back to the LEGO Lord of the Rings on the PlayStation 3 Let's Play. So you just watched a quite strange cutscene featuring Saruman and the new Uruk-hai that has been made. You can kind of call him the Uruk-hai boss, kind of. He has a name, but I can't remember the name. Yeah, and he's sending the Uruk-hais after the Fellowship. That is not good. But now we are making our way to Lothlorien to meet Galadriel.
The quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little and it will fail, to the ruin of all.
Huh?
So both the Elven Rope and the Light of Elendil will come in great, will be very handy, because we're going to be using it later on. But now we are on a boat and we're going away. I remember these boats were very beautifully described in the book. I can't remember exactly how, I just remember that it was very beautiful. But we're actually now going to do the last level of the Fellowship of the Ring, Amon Hen, which means that next part we're going to start the Two Towers. So enjoy this video, guys.
Cross the lake at nightfall. Hide the boats and continue on foot. We approach Mordor from the north.
We should leave now.
No. Orcs patrol the eastern shore. We must wait for cover of darkness.
Where's Frodo?
None of us should wander alone. You least of all. I know why you seek solitude. There are other ways, Frodo. Other paths that we might take.
I know what you would say. And it would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart.
Warning? I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would but lend me the ring.
No.
Oh! It should be mine! Give it to me!
So now Frodo has put the ring on because Boromir tried to take it from him. The ring has, in other words, taken Boromir. So this part of the level is quite strange. It's actually the beginning of the level too. What you have to do is they have to scare Boromir to go to the top of the hill to that viewing point. So you, for example, have to move things to make them fall and throw things to make things get destroyed, and he will move. Like that, just because if you drop that, he gets scared and moves higher up. So you have to make him go all the way to the top, and that is basically what we're doing in this level. So this is the second time you have the ring on. The last time we had it on was, you can probably remember, in Weathertop, on Weathertop. It's kind of the same thing. You have the same viewing mode, except when you're on Weathertop. The view was kind of like zoomed in and you can see everything when you're a Frodo, but now it's kind of like a wide view when you're playing as Frodo, if you can notice. And Frodo is knocking down these statues because he's very strong. Yeah. And that scared Boromir away. So it's going to continue on. And this is quite strange, and but it's a Lego game made by Traveler's Tales, so what did you expect? We're going to make a catapult. Yeah, we're going to make a catapult. And it's made by Traveler's Tales, so what did you expect? So we're going to hit it here, and it's going to shoot this rock, which is going to knock down the head of the statue, which will scare Boromir. So that he will go back like this. And here's another rock for us to throw. Actually, I did commentary for this part like an hour ago or something, and I was really satisfied with how it turned out. But then somebody came. Sorry about that huge sound, it's just that the door was open and I guess it was wind outside. Sorry about that if you got really scared. I did. And yeah, I was really satisfied with the commentary we went, but then somebody came and I had to cancel it, which was really annoying because I was very satisfied. So I'm trying to do it again, but it will go okay, I think. So as you can probably notice, this video is quite long. It's quite long, but I've done long videos in the past. For example, like my Ratchet & Clank 100% walkthrough. That was quite long, with the long parts and stuff. But I do like making long videos because I kind of like get more into it, the commentary, when it's long videos. But when it's short videos, you kind of like say what you have to say and then that's the end, kind of. So I do like long videos. I don't make enough of them. But this video is very long, and it has to be very long because there's a lot of stuff in the video. And those rocks just fell down on Boromir and hurt him. Poor Boromir. And now it's running away, so now Frodo does not have to sneak around, he can just run. So run up to the top here, and Frodo can now see the Tower of Barad and also the Eye of Sauron. So he has to take off the ring. Quickly, Frodo, take off the ring. And now we're at the other side, kind of you change between being Frodo and then the others. Merry and Pippin have run off because they're going to try and look for Frodo. Something is going to happen with them later, but you will see it later on in the video. And now we got Aragorn, Gimli and Legolas here. The Golden Trio. The Three Musketeers. Not really. We're going to get this torch. And we're going to light it. And then we're going to fire this up. fire it up actually, and that we're going to light this. And if you're trying to get everything in the game like 100%, you should get some stuff down here on the beach, because there's actually quite a lot there. But this is not just this. I can't talk. This is just story mode, so I'm not getting everything. But if you are, then you should get some stuff on the beach. Legolas just shot down this bird's nest, and you should not touch a bird's nest, because if you didn't know, if you touch the eggs that are in the nest, the mother will get rid of the eggs because she can smell that a human has touched it, and then she will just get rid of it. And of course, the baby inside the egg will die. So do not touch a bird's egg in a nest in real life. Do not do it. But yeah, Gimli wanted a part of the action, so he's destroying that as well. And I'm getting really out of breath right now. If you're a Let's Player, one thing you know for sure is that Let's Players get really out of breath and exhausted when they're doing commentary. Like I am now, because I'm just talking and talking and talking. And it's really exhausting. But now we're going to get Aragorn and we're going to throw Gimli on the cracked deck wall because we hate him. No, we do not hate him. Actually, Gimli is one of my favorite characters from Lord of the Rings. I love the relationship that happens between Legolas and Gimli, and that they kind of dislike each other in the start of when they first meet. But then as the story goes on, they become really good friends, and I love that. And I hope everyone that is listening have read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. If you have not, then you should pause this video, go to a bookstore, buy The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, read them, come back to this video and play it. Done. It's easy as that. You should really read it. And if you haven't, do it now. It's really good. There's a lot in the book that is not mentioned in the movie. But I do love both the book and the movie, so it's not like I hate the movie. I do kind of dislike the Hobbit movies though, but that's another matter. If you can see, there's like a cave down there that's like dark. So for example, Frodo with his light of Elendil, he can go in there and he can actually light up the area so you can see. And some wizards with light on the top of their staff can actually go inside there and light it up as well. But characters without it get scared because they're scared of the dark and can't go inside. But we're going to get Aragorn here because Aragorn can use certain items to track other items and people. So we just picked up Frodo's sword. So we're going to track down Frodo because he's got the ring on and he's invisible. And we can't see him, so we're going to track him down and find him. And we just found him over here.
Frodo? Where is the ring?
It is taken by me. Would you destroy it?
I would have gone with you to the end. Go, Frodo. Run!
So now the Uruk-hais have finally caught up with us. So all you have to do now is just kill everybody. And with the Uruk-hais that are up on these buildings, kind of, you have to destroy the towers that are holding them up and kill them. And when you killed all of the Uruk-hais in an area, you can move on to the next area, like we're just doing now. And something that I really like about this game is that you not only just use a sword and kill them easily, but you actually have like a little sword fight with each Uruk-hai when they have a shield, like this. Aragorn is now having a sword fight with a Uruk-hai. I really like that. That is point with the game. Sorry, I've got a hiccup. That is something with the game that I really like, because it's a bit more interesting sword fights and not just normal killing, if you understand what I mean. So you have to use Gimli to throw him into the crack like a wall, but he's really slow, so I have to pick him up and carry him all the way over because he's that slow. So just throw him into the wall like that. And then we're going to kill these Urukais. And I'm going to get Legolas, and he's going to go up here. And he's going to kill these other Urukais. Like so. And now we have 2 more Urukais to kill. They are up there, but I didn't see them for some reason, so I had to look around a bit. But yeah, shoot them down and kill them, and we can move on to the next area.
The Horn of Gondor.
Boromir.
It's really hilarious how Gimli just like trips on Legolas and then falls on top of him. It's very funny. Wish we could have seen that in the movie, but I know that wouldn't have been possible. So we're just going to get one of the hobbits to go up here and attack the Uruk-hai, and each time you've done that, he will shoot Boromir like that. So you just have to kill every Uruk-hai that is down here. And then you have to go through the crawl space and make your way, get one of the hobbits to do it, either Merry or Pippin, to go up here and take a life away from the Uruk-hai boss. He's got a name, but I can't remember it. And then you will shoot Boromir again each time you've done that. And now they've destroyed the crawl space, so you have to get another way up. But the hobbits have been picked up, so Boromir has to save them. He's very slow right now because he's got the broom in his chest, and he's too slow to save Pippin. So Merry has to save Pippin, like so. And we have to find another way up to the Uruk-hai leader. So we're going to make this, which will be an easy way for us to get up, and then defeat the Uruk-hai for now. Aragorn has just come to Boromir's rescue as the fighter, warrior, and the gentleman that he is. What you have to do in this battle is that you have to ignore all of the swords and the Uruk-hai leader is throwing at you, and then you just have to wait for him to throw his shield. And then the shield will basically get stuck in the ground, and then you can take a life away from him. That is what you have to do in the battle. It's very straightforward, not very hard, but it's a Lego game, so of course it's not very hard. There he throws the shield, it gets stuck in the ground, and you can take away a life. Like that. And we're going to do that once more, because in the last time he just stays down here and fights, kind of. But kill the other Urukais that come, and Boromir died as well. He still got the banana in his chest. Poor Boromir. And to think he's going to die, it's very sad actually. It's very sad in the book and in the movie. Feel sorry for Boromir. Now he comes, we're going to just try to kill him. But when you do that, he picks up the character, and then the other character has to hurt him. But then he picks up that character as well, so you had to switch the character. It's, yeah. And then kill the Urukai leader.
They took the little ones. He's down. Frodo, I tried to take the ring from him. The ring is beyond our reach now. I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall, nor our people fail. Our people. No. I would have followed you, my brother, my captain, my king. No. No. Oh, Sam. Come on.
Ooh, scary stuff. That is the end of the last level of the Fellowship of the Ring, Amon Hen. But it is not yet the end of this part, this video. Stay around for after this thingies at the end, because there are a few cutscenes at the end that you would want to see. And come back for the next part when we will start the two towers now that we're done with the Fellowship of the Ring. Watch the cutscenes and come back for the two towers. See you in the next part, guys. Bye.
No. No.
Frodo's fate is no longer in our hands. We will not abandon Merry and Pippin to torment and death. That is Hans of Orc.
Mordor. I hope the others find a safer road.
Strider will look after him.
Sam. I'm glad you're with me.